That was priceless, Death. Fucking priceless.
Was Bima still with us at that point?
Oh, yeah. It was right around that he stopped. And next, a few weeks in, whatever, a little bit in.
I think that was the day.
Now we were setting up for patchwork. Remember, it was going to be the one. We were going to kill him.
I remember very, very well.
Yeah. I almost deleted my character that night.
So there's Berthel, we know he'll be late, and then whether or not has Futon posted anything else?
Yeah, he said he should be coming.
I would probably fill. Did he say anything in the chat?
He said he might be able to come.
Yeah, he posted at 6, like about 40 minutes ago, that he might be able to make it close to raid time, but
Yeah, he's signing in there now. He's just said.
okay. Once he gets here, let's buff up and we'll kill this first pack because I want to go over positioning, but I want to do it down after we kill this pack in that circle. So late. It's a minute till we start. You're not late at all.
Zap, did anybody else check in for standby for bench?
Nobody's saying. The only one I know was Bowden's been here.
Okay, because Brew and Dread both did. Other than that,
Okay.
Is
yeah, no one did with me. So
it's not like truth to not check in.
He was on earlier, I saw him.
Saw him like an hour ago.
I don't see him now.
do you have to wait to start the raid before that, or?
It'd be nice because they get attendance points if they check in. But I mean, he's not here and he hasn't checked in, so. I'll just start the raid.
Okay. All right, we'll get that pack when they walk back.
Get accents.
Sure.
Oh, Tex and Green. Double check in your DBM. There's an option for Thorm with unbalancing strikes. There's one that shows the cooldown, and I think there's another one that's an announcer to that announces when you get an unbalancing strike. Just make sure it's checked.
It's the phone.
Okay. Maybe I don't know. Let me give assist too, because
Yep, I have them all checked.
okay. The other one, the timer, I don't think was checked by default. But you guys back up. Well, we're gonna go over positioning here in this circle before. We got time anyways. Got to wait for Verthal to show up. Okay, so we're gonna start off by this stars where the boss or the tanks are gonna be. So imagine the boss is right here in the center of the circle. So Tex and Green are going to be right here. I may have changed your spot a little bit from last night, just as a heads up. There's some reasoning to it. This side is going to be who I got. I got Pepe and Sentence. You guys are right here. Behind the boss, I have Zala and the Messenger. Zala, the reason I have you here, I guess you can cloak. If you see the lightning thing, you can actually cloak it and take very little damage. So you're the further, so you ideally don't have to move very much. And then on this side, I've got Asphyxiate and Pala. Is that all the melee, I think? So this is where so if you look at Star, where I'm at now, Foot, this is where we would run into the room.
Okay, thank you.
The hallway is the stage, essentially, of the arena. So yeah, Pala. So just make sure melee. It's like Kel'Thuzad. You got to be stacked tight on your partner, and you need to be max ranged while you can hit the boss. Ideally, range 10, so you're not within range of the tanks or the other groups. This is a little bit tighter than the actual arena, but just those are the things to keep in mind. So actually, you guys would be a bit more here, Pala and Chano, but
so you want us to be a little bit offset from the stage?
No, I used that because there was a marker here. So use this. Sorry, so Foot, I was wrong. So the way I set up the circle, this is running into the room. Yeah, I'm just using this pattern on the floor as one tank here, and then it's like these 4 points are the melee.
So the light on the edge of the circle is the stairway into the room.
Yep. Then the rest of us are going to be making, it's like hands of the clock. So 1 o'clock is this position here. This is, I'll be here with the Ina. Will be the 1 o'clock position.
So tanks are at midnight, everybody. Just FYI.
3 o'clock will be Diesel and Dies. 4 o'clock, I've got Chris and Wayment. 6 o'clock, I have Verthel and Kiri.
This is the stairway.
Or sorry, I went too far. Actually, it's right here, 6 o'clock. Because this is straight in from the door. 8 o'clock, I have, so these two spots, 8 and 9 o'clock, are going to have 3 people because there's less orbs on this side of the room. But you guys have to be very careful. So 8 o'clock, I have Yoon, Gordoff, and Deathmaid. And then 9 o'clock, I have Astral, Juke, and Futon. And then 11 o'clock, I have Fred and Vire. So right here is like the pathway to the arena. There's actually less lightning orbs over there, so that's why there's 3 people stacked up over there. Did I not say your name? Did I miss you? I had you on the list, Jones. Okay, so we're gonna have to fit you in. I think you're just gonna have to go to 11 o'clock, Jones. So you'll just be here, because we have to. This is the only side of the room that we can overload people on, really. Make sure range. You're max ranged from the boss and the melee groups. Like, don't inch in close at all. Like, you've got to keep your range 10 and make sure you're not within range of the melee. Because if they get chain lightning, it's gonna jump to you if you're too close, and then it's just gonna kill everybody in your spot. Yeah, make sure you have range 10 up. I mean, that's pretty much it for the positioning. That's what we'll be doing for so there should be nobody at the top of the room, where the tanks will be facing him, which is, so just keep that in mind. So that's a way to move. That's somewhat of a way to move for some of the groups. Oh, I didn't think about that, Shadow. Yeah, you and Bears can swap. So Bears, you're going to be with Pala. And Shadow, yeah, you can be in the back. So if you see the lightning, since you have anti-magic shell, you should be okay. That way you guys don't move and then accidentally chain lightning kill people.
We are so when we are having to move, we're pulling in tight to the next group over.
You should, yeah. I mean,
there's no backing out, or else we change it to the range.
Yeah, it all depends on the timer and where people are at. Yeah, it's I don't know. We're just gonna have to figure it out as we go. There's less on this side. There's actually less pillars over here. So you two should rarely ever have to move, because there's less lightning pillars that can bring lightning into the boss. They're on the other side of the room for the most part. So Pepe and Sentence are the most likely of the two that are going to have to move. And just keep in mind, Pepe, Sentence, this spot here at the top of the room will be open. If you do see lightning come in, go to the, if it's coming straight in from, it would be 3 o'clock, move up towards the top of the room if you can.
All right.
That's probably your best bet. We'll try to shift over on the other ones. But it's going to just take some practice. Other things to remember: as soon as he lands, it's a DPS race to kill him. Once we engage hard mode. All right, let's go ahead and get this other trash pack. And yeah, we're gonna do the same exact tunnel for now. If we continue to have issues with the tunnel, I'll adjust it.
Shit. Hold on.
Actually, I'm probably gonna adjust one. I'm gonna swap out a hunter for either a warlock or a mage for AOE. But
Can I get gets before the boss? And
what was that?
Can I get?
You're cutting in and out. mage table. Okay, yeah. After these are dead, if we can get a mage table now.
Pala, my Shield of Righteousness crits for like 9,500 now.
Stupid good, my dude. It's so much threat. That's why I told you if you're trying to drop threat, don't do it. Like when you don't have the boss.
Yeah, because like with the new gear that I've got with all the shield block, where it's like the damage goes up based on your shield block, is insane.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's been if anyone's put a feast down yet.
Are we still waiting on Verthel?
She's getting it. Ian is getting an ETA on him. I'm gonna make one swap then, for the gauntlet. Let me find who was in the gauntlet.
Maybe just re-clarify who is and who isn't.
Oh, Tex,
overall.
you're tanking?
Yep.
Then healers, I've got Waymit and Juke. And then I've got DPS, Astral, Chris, Kiri, Diesel, Futon, and Yoon. I'm actually going to make one swap. Chris, I'm going to have you stay in the arena, and Gordoff, you're going to go into the gauntlet.
Okay.
Just for AoE purposes.
Sure.
And control, so.
I'm just gonna do them one pack at a time too. This time,
that's
guys.
fine.
Just to, I mean, we beat it while doing that last time, and I think we were getting our feet under ourselves anyway.
Gord, have you done the gauntlet yet?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Do you want to go do general trash if we're gonna wait for more than 5 minutes?
I don't know if it's even open for him. Maybe the one in the hallway.
Oh, maybe you're right.
I mean, we can go look to see if that initial trash is up in the hallway. Oh, he's logging in now, so let's just wait. Because by the time we get over there, you know, he'll log in, and then we'll have to come running back here. That's how it always goes.
Does everybody get every pally puff?
Damn it, every fucking time.
All right, the other important things on hard mode. The blizzard's like Shade of Iran. It's around the outside of the room. So if you see it going around the outside, avoid it. Melee, you never have to worry about the blizzard. It'll never get into melee range. She will frost nova people. If you can dispel and there's people frozen next to you, please dispel them. Because if they're frozen and a mechanic happens, they're just going to die there. So make sure we're dispelling people. Other than that, it's just on about making the tank swaps and trying to keep, you know, everyone try to stay alive. The frost volley is unavoidable damage. It's just damage that happens. The lightning, though, the chain lightning, we try to mitigate it by spreading. The other lightning thing, you should not be getting hit by it. You've got to watch the lightning coming in from these pillars around the room. And then make sure you're not within that 90-degree range when he turns and shoots lightning. Berthel, I have you. I redid positioning just a little bit, but I think you're almost in the same spot. You're going to be from where we're at here, you're going to be at 6 o'clock with Kiri, so you're going to be at the door for phase 2. I think that's where I had you yesterday. There's a feast down if you guys need it. Just it's to the left of Star. All right, any questions? No, that's 6 o'clock is right here, Gord. So you bottom of the clock. This is the doorway. Where you jump down is 12.
Okay.
So see where Thorum's at? That's 12 o'clock. So it's kind of the map's kind of odd, but 12 o'clock is here as we're looking in.
Just don't look at mini map. Look at it as we're looking at it right now.
Yeah, I'm just
in front of us.
I'm just pinging the spots of where it's at. So 3 will be there, or 1 will be there. 3, 4, 6 will be here at the door. 8 into the left. 9 into the left, right in front of the gate, and then 11 over there. So these orange, where the orbs are, the lightning comes in, are the positionings basically. You should be pretty much in front of an orb unless you're in 8 or 9. 8 or 9, there is no orb, so that's why there's 3 people on those spots. All right, everybody's ready. All right. Move up, but just make sure you don't get shut out. Hold on, just wait for Berthel to move up.
So cool.
Berthel.
Sure.
All right, he's in. We're good.
I don't think it actually shuts until we kill these people.
Yeah, I think. I know none of the timers start until you kill all this stuff.
You mortals who dare to interfere with my sport will pay. Wait, I remember you.
Are you mind controlling?
In the mountains. But
I will try.
What
We'll
is
see how long.
Where am
Thorin,
it's not
my
breaking
lord,
early.
why else would these invaders have come into your sanctum but to slay you? They must be stopped.
Left side safe.
All right, we're just we can't lose people. Let's.
It was a cleave again.
Yeah, you guys got to stay back. So
yeah, I was avoiding.
It's the melee cleave. You guys are ranged. You cannot be by the tank. Let Tex go in. Stay back. Like just wipe it up. We cannot afford losing any DPS on this at all. Just wipe it up.
Okay, and I noticed that we did get Futon up, but that's why 2 of the druids are down there, is in case something stupid happens.
Yeah, well, we lost 2.
battle res.
If we lost 1, we would have been fine, but we lost 2.
Right.
So, but I honestly, we should not be wasting battle res in that hallway. Battle res should be for the phase 2 of the fight. Phase 1, we just clean up and do the mechanics, and no one should die in that hallway. Let Tex run in, get the group, stay back, stay max ranged. There's no reason to get into range until he's got them.
I was gonna ask how you survived, Foot.
The guy doesn't kill us very quickly.
Yo! Keep it real.
Let's practice our quick turnarounds real quick.
Still a feast down if you're here, if you want to eat real quick. Yeah, so just remember that the melee in that hallway it's not just a cleave, it is a cleave stun. So they're going to both be cleaving and stunning the tank. So you got to be extra cautious on your positioning. Because if he gets stunned and they run, you've got to have some range so he can get out of that stun and repick the mob. Sure, if you need that feast, get it before it despawns. All right. All right, everybody's ready. Here we go. Everybody get just inside the door, please. All right, here we go.
Interlopers, you mortals who dare to interfere with my sport will pay. Wait, you? I remember you. In the mountains. But you? What is this? Where am...
Thorim, my lord! Why else would these invaders have come into your sanctum but to slay you? They must be stopped.
Left side safe. Right side safe. Moving up.
Champion. Re-up my control here soon. 7 seconds on it. Or something doesn't matter. Those champions out of the group, please. The whirlwind. Got 40 seconds left. Sounds like it looks like you're right before the door.
Yep. Halfway through now.
Watch out, whirlwind. My control's about to break. I'm just gonna let this not pick up again. We got 25 seconds.
Good, we're running through the hall now.
Champion. All right. Finish off these ads. Did you hit them?
Yep.
Okay. Finish off the ad. Get your position.
Lord
Who's taking
Get
him
your
out?
positioning. Oh, gotta get him in the middle.
Frigid death.
Get right, Herald.
Green taunt. Needs to be quicker. There you go.
Fire move.
Guys, gotta I cannot call the lightning. You have to watch the lightning yourself. Look for lightning. Okay, so see lightning coming in off the floor.
Melee back out to max range, please.
Move green, left.
Pathetic.
Sound protect.
Guys, that lightning charge just killed people. You guys are not moving for the lightning charge. You have to watch that.
Pull down screen. Pull down. Move left screen.
Right, it's probably gonna be a white, but keep going. No, we don't pop. Green's down, so I mean, we have sense. So sense, yeah. Keep trying, but we're down a lot of people. We lost way too many people, like in the first 20 seconds, because it's because of the lightning charge. People are not moving.
That's me. Sorry.
Shift over diesel. Suppose we come. But we did get them lower this time than we did last time. Under 50%, so.
Taunt.
All right, go ahead and wipe it up now. There's like hardly anyone alive.
Stand in the lightning.
I don't think you have any Oh no, you have 2 healers up. 3 healers. All right, people that are dying to the lightning, do you understand the mechanic, or did I not explain it well enough? Do you need an explanation?
So to be honest, I was at 8, and I was under the impression that we wouldn't have those there. But then I saw them happening, and then it was too late.
Very rare. If
Yeah.
you look at the room, you see there's the orbs that are in there. They can happen. So if you see one that's next to you, you always have to be looking at the floor in this fight. Always look at the floor. If you see lightning going into the boss from the floor, you've got to move. You've got to shift over.
Everything within 90 degrees of it.
Yeah, it's a pretty big AoE radius. So the only reason I have the 3 groups over there is because it's very rare that it should happen over there, but it's not. I mean, it's not like it's never going to happen in that position.
It's not rare. It's just less likely. It's like 2 of the 7, 6, something like that. It's like 2 of the 6 are over there instead of the other 4. But still, you get it a third of the time over there.
Also, like Ian is saying, if he's not in the middle of the room, or exactly in the middle, his AoE is going to be even larger.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he moved. I was spamming my icy touch like as soon as it did, but he decided to walk over there for some reason.
But I mean, things happen. That's the range need to adjust for that. So just know that if he's not directly in the middle of the room, that range, or that angle is actually going to be much wider at the end of it. So the further back you're standing, the more likely you are to be in that 90-degree range.
Picture holding a flashlight in your hand and backing away from a wall.
Yeah. Yep.
Like the circle on the wall will get bigger.
Like it almost hits it's almost like from one of these orbs to another orb, but it almost seems a little bit larger than that. But yeah, I mean, it's just practice. I just want to make sure I was explaining it well, because way too many people died to it, like in different spots. It wasn't just like one set. There was a bunch of people getting hit by it. Chain lightning, that one, there's not much we can do. That one you just have to keep making sure when you do shift that you're shifting back to your spot and staying back from the melee after you're done moving. But for the lightning coming from the floor, you just have to move. If you happen to get chain lightning, it's just kind of unlucky at that point. But if you don't, you're just gonna die anyway. So.
Tanks, we're also not immune to that. We have to make sure that we're looking where it's coming from too, because there was a couple times where we were like, it was coming in right next to us, so we need to move then like 90 degrees from it.
In melee, you gotta adjust around the boss. If the tank's moving the boss a little bit, you're gonna have to shift.
Yep.
Now, for melee, when we move to avoid the lightning, do we stay within melee range, or just move out until sort of no man's
We
land?
really can't put anybody else in melee range, Verthal. I mean, there's already too many people in melee range as it is, and you're just gonna get chain lightning and killed.
Like for me in melee, I was just shift over to the next melee group over. That's right. All right, right there.
Guys, you are at 3 o'clock with Diesel, so you should be right.
I know I'm at 3. Just
Yeah.
making sure this is
Yep.
6.
Sorry, what was that, Shadow?
So like for us, when we have to move in melee, like I was just shifting like over to the left of the next melee group and waiting for it, and then going back to my
Yeah,
spot.
as long as you go on a stack. I mean, sometimes unlucky chain lightnings are going to happen, but as long as we're trying to keep our reposition after the lightning charge goes off for chain lightning, because they're two different abilities. Just so you guys are aware, these are two different things. There's a chain lightning he casts that can bounce. It's kind of like Zelix beam. The more people it hits, it doubles the damage. So if you're just like loosely spread out, it's going to chain through everyone and kill the whole raid.
And
So
that's
why
range. That's range 10, right?
Range 10, yeah. So that's why you really want to be stacked on your partner in your group and be no one else within range from the other groups. The other one is the lightning charge, which is the lightning stuff coming in from the ground. It'll be from these little orbs you can see the orb at the top, but it'll come in from the ground. After like 6 seconds, he turns and then shoots a 90-degree lightning charge out in that direction that the lightning's coming from. So you have to move from that, and then once it shoots out, then you reposition back to where you were at to mitigate the chain lightning. So they're two different things.
Quick question, because when he does that lightning on the ground and it goes to him, and then he does it to the wall, like it's like 45 degrees from that line going across the ground. It's 45 degrees each way, right?
Well, for melee, it's much. Yeah, you don't have to move as much, but the range have to move because it expands out. So by the time it's at its max, it's like 90 degrees across the room.
But no, you're right, Shadow. It's 45 degrees on each side of the
line going across.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what I thought.
But that is the thing. If you have one, I think you can anti-magic shell that one, Shadow. So you and Zala shouldn't really ever have to move if it comes in from the back.
He might have to just because this is a longer cooldown, but for the most part, I think we're all right.
Yeah. So I mean, if you get multiples, then you're gonna have to move.
The charge also reduces your attack speed, though. So I mean,
yeah,
you don't want to stand if it's gonna hit.
But
you.
it might be better than running into another melee group and then getting chain lightning and you guys all die. So it's I don't know. It's a bit of a toss up. Like
right.
You're better off living and doing more DPS, but doing a little less DPS than you are being dead and doing 0.
I don't think you can get a magic debuff when you got the bubble on anyway.
Yeah, the shell don't take any magic stacks. It says.
Well, then I didn't. Just waiting for this hero. Oh,
I think you still get hit by it.
Ready check.
I don't know. I haven't tested it, so I don't know.
Yeah, it reduces damage by 75%, but then it says that you can't take any magical like applications.
Red, don't
5
forget.
seconds.
You're missing consume.
Like debuffs, pretty much.
All right, everybody's ready. Make sure you're just inside the door. All right, here we go. Tank swaps were good though, and we were kind of getting it down, so we just gotta piece it all together. We did this on 10 manlings, and Curie was the only one left alive. Everybody died.
Interlopers, you mortals who dare to interfere with
Curie's
my
just not human.
sport
I
will
think he's an
pay.
alien or something.
Wait, you? I remember you in the mountains.
Well,
But you,
I mean that too, but
what is this?
like a real life one or something.
Thorim, my lord, why else would these invaders have come into your sanctum but to slay you? They must be stopped.
Left side's right side safe. Sorry.
guy's runic strike hits for like 30, 36k. It's pretty cool.
Wish mine hit that hard.
Mind control's about to break. 2 seconds. Seconds. Where is that?
Just starting the big guy. Yep. Last guy.
Yeah, 20 seconds.
Yeah, we're here.
And if the ads get Chris up real quick.
I will crush you myself.
Impossible.
Green, clean the ads up.
I will bring your foes a frigid death.
Hey, Harold 5. Green. Alright, it's coming in. Diesel dies. Diesel dies.
Fire, don't stand at me.
It's even bigger than 90. It's like 180 degree. Just watch that.
Contact.
Sentence, you need to pick a stack group up.
Guys, you got him.
Green, what? Did you taunt back? Shit.
We just lost.
Okay, I got it.
Can we get
Frostbolt?
Frostbolt volley.
You guys got hit by the lightning.
Green, you can't be taunted back, man.
I'm not. I haven't. It puts it in chat.
Alright, just.
I don't know why you're grabbing it back from me then. I don't know how you're doing that.
Just wipe it up. Just wipe it up. No, you guys, as soon as that lightning comes in, if you see it anywhere, you've got to be watching your feet. You've got to move. The volley's just going to happen. The volley will never kill you. The volley just does damage. It does a bit of damage, but it'll never kill you. What's killing people is the lightning charge because they're not moving. Now it does slow you, but it can be dispelled.
Can't you at least put up a
It was
fight?
Frost Nova and then Frost Volley. I never got hit by anything lightning on that one.
Yeah, well, that was one side. I'm talking about the other side of the room. We lost like 3 people. Yep. I should have the dispellers should be spread out around the room for the most part. Actually, I don't have them spread very well. I'm gonna change one set. So Juke and Foot, I'm gonna have you guys swap spots.
Okay, I was at 4.
Yeah, so Juke, you're gonna be at 4, and you'll be at 9 o'clock. Foot.
Okay.
So that puts a dispeller on that side. Yeah, I'll try to. I don't know if I have enough markers to mark all those spots, but let's see. So 1 o'clock star.
Yeah, I don't know why he was coming back. After the first time he came back, I wasn't doing anything but auto attacks.
That's weird. Because I mean, I was still like doing my full rotation. It's weird.
And
The
every
frost
time
aura
I
on,
taunt,
yeah.
it puts in chat like either tanking whatever I taunted or growl failed. But there's
All right.
2 even.
The range groups, the DPS for each spot has been marked. So 1 o'clock star, 3 o'clock circle, 4 o'clock it's diamond, 6 o'clock is triangle, 8 o'clock is moon, 9 o'clock is box, and 11 o'clock is X.
Oh, yeah, that's probably why. Yeah, we shouldn't need to worry about threat at all.
Yeah, they're always
we got
taunting.
two really,
so
we got two
yeah.
really high threat tanks. We shouldn't need to tricks. Just use it for damage and watch your threat.
He didn't give it to Fred. He snapshot that corruption.
Yeah, that was definitely probably why green.
Yeah, you're like, why did you take him back?
I know, right?
I didn't do anything. I'm
He's down to the
just watching it auto attack.
Yeah.
So I was watching how the lightning hits. So it is not 90 degrees. It's like 180 degrees. So when it hits like almost 2 full sets of this wall. So I don't know if I'm going to pull this. I did. Dang it.
Everybody get
They'll reset. No, they'll reset. They'll
Just,
reset.
just back up. We can also just kill them and keep one sheeped, but yeah.
As long as we don't
Cool.
pull the worm, they'll reset.
But if you look at the wall here, see like there's a space here between the orb and another space. That lightning hits both. Like it'll hit 2 full spaces. So if you see lightning and you've really got to move because it will hit you. It's actually much larger than 90 degrees. It's like 180 degrees.
So to be really clear on that, as long as he is tanked in the center, it hits 1/3 of the room. If he shifts off of center, that's when it's going to become more like 180. So when we are saying you have to move, when you see the lightning bolts on the ground, pretend you're going to grandma's house and getting your favorite slice of pie and you're taking a whole third of that pie and you need to get over there. You can't just move slightly to the side. You have to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
In order to help that a little bit, Green, can you take him when he jumps down at first? Just like start smacking him as soon as he lands, because I'm usually not at like jumping off the side when he is. So hopefully that'll help keep him in place if somebody's smacking him immediately as soon as he lands.
I'm guessing what happened with you, Futon. You must take more damage if you're Frost Nova'd from the volley. So you got.
Yeah, the volley hit me for like 14,000.
Yeah, it usually doesn't hit that hard, but I think it's because you were frozen. Normally the frost bolts hit for like 8 to 9.
Yeah, I usually resist a good chunk of it. That's why I was so surprised. I went back and looked at my log, like I must have got a chain lightning, but no, it was just Nova and then a volley.
Right, quick ready check.
I see some druids with no food buffs.
Yeah. So with the lightning, I can call like to my left and right, but I can't see the other side of the room. So it is really up to you guys to pay attention to where the lightning is and move. There's just nothing I can do about it to see it and call it.
Who had circle? Sorry, I just took the down.
Diesel did. I put it back on him.
Thanks.
All right, everybody's ready. Here we go, guys. Also, make sure when we're transitioning, we got to finish those ads off. faster.
Yeah, we do.
It's taking way too long. Like, focus those, especially people that are dropping down from up top. Focus the ads. Get those ads down as you're dropping down.
I was a little out of position because I was chasing ads down on aggro and the only one killing them.
In the mountains.
Just a reminder. We gotta get the ads down before you DPS the boss, because they do way too much damage and they're gonna be
Why else would these
nightmare to
invaders
deal
have
with.
come into your sanctum but to slay you? They must be stopped.
Left save. Right save. Stunned.
I'll make sure we minimum range this charge.
Yeah, I don't think he cleaves. Even though
He does a
smashed
cone.
touched her.
He's stack on his ass. He does a cone.
Oh,
Smash.
Three up to ward ring.
Down here in the Coliseum, if you guys see these towers get charged and then they lightning beam anything that comes close to them. So if you're getting a lightning beam on you right now, you need to move away from that tower.
Yeah, I was trying to keep warping right out of the group.
Yeah, it wasn't really.
Ah, okay.
Got 30 seconds.
Yep, he's down.
Right. Picking up mine.
Ready to start hitting him.
Impertinent whelps. You dare challenge
Ooh,
me
a lot of
from
ads down
my
here.
pedestal? I will crush you myself.
Impossible. Lord Thorin, I will
Finish off that
bring your
champion.
foes a frigid
Finish that
death.
champion off, get in your positions. Alright, Hero in 5.
Good job. It's on green. Top tech.
Watch out, Diesel dies.
Ready green.
Can't you at least put up a fight?
Text. It's on green. Green's down. Green's down. Sounds great. Not bad, but don't worry. Okay, it's on text.
Shout, lightning's coming in tanks from you. Yep. Turn them. Okay, shift them back. Tex is down.
Yeah.
Tell me when it's on green.
Taunt now, yeah. Did you see I'm bouncing strike? That's me. Go.
Pathetic.
Well, we're getting further. Still losing people kind of early, but out
we
was
may
out
have
the time
to-
it was we were losing tanks. It wasn't.
Green sentence, you guys both stood in the charge thing that was coming
The
from
lightning
like
charge.
diagonal left to us.
Over by the gauntlet gate, we were. I think we either got to move somebody to the other side because
We can't. We don't have anywhere to. So, was it chain lightning that killed you guys?
Yeah, well, there was a blizzard, so we moved in a little bit, and then we chained. Got hit
Blizzard,
by a huge amount over on this side.
You're gonna have to move left and right. Like,
Well,
if
we
there's,
we
you
have a
can't move
group
it.
of three.
So hold on.
both
Hold on.
sides.
I know
Yeah.
you guys have 3. It has to be that way. There's nothing I can do about that. The problem is you cannot move in. Moving in is like the worst place to go. You're gonna have to move to the sides for the blizzard and just try to, because I think it goes clockwise around the room. So try to get behind it and then move back into position. I don't know if someone is in the wrong position, Jones, but it should have been 11 o'clock. Oh yeah, because we have so many range. There's only, I mean, you can only put people in so many spots. So
Yeah, you need
Yeah, I
to
was
keep
just
one
thinking if we
blink
move-
always available.
Yeah,
but
it's
yeah, it's like
so
it's
blizzard
tough to-
is always clockwise. I don't think I've ever seen it go counterclockwise. So keep that in mind. So if you see a blizzard, you need to go counterclockwise to get behind the blizzard to reposition.
I
But
think
do
I'm
not move
ahead.
in. I mean, not for long. I mean, you can move in to get in front of it a little bit, but then try to reposition behind.
Yeah, that's all
Because-
it was. It was trying to dip out in front of it to get rid of the slow, and then
Well,
move
the problem
to the left,
is
and then
as
the
soon as
chain
you go,
hit.
if you go in, you've got like 8 people up there. That a chain lightning is going to bounce off a melee and take you guys out.
I think I was not positioned properly. I'm supposed to be at 8, right? With triangle. Kiri,
8.
I think.
Yoon,
Yeah?
no. Kiri is at 6
No.
o'clock.
Oh, and Yoon is at okay.
Yoon is
So
at 8.
Yoon and Death, I think I'm with Yoon and Death, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I don't, Verthal. I mean, the melee, I've got 2 in each spot. And if they add any more, they're going to get chain lightning to death. And I can't move one of them out because none of them are ranged. So we're limited on what we have.
Dies in phase 2. Who are you beaconing? You beaconing green or sentence?
I'm beaconing green.
Okay.
I mean, if there's
So-
any place to move in on melee, it would be behind with Zala and Shadow, but I just don't know how safe it is. It's because one straight chain lightning is gonna just murder everyone. So
Actually, Zala, I seen you moving quite a bit. You don't have to move that much. I don't know if you noticed where I was standing. I barely got hit. While I was standing there.
So let me finish doing healing stuff, and then you guys can chat about that stuff. So foot, I know we had some up and down with beacon on green and beacon on text. I want you to primarily keep an eye and bubble on sentence, especially when they're sentence first, and then make sure you're keeping bubble and penance on the tanks. That's all I want you to do, other than keep yourself alive and dispel. Not much, right? Palo, that's up to you in the tanks and techs, or in Zap. So, and then Vire, make sure you're dispelling, if we see a tank get low, I want you to pop a cooldown.
we can do that, Paula. Well, yeah, for this, since we're progressing, we'll do whoever has the most health. So we'll do sentence. You can go red. Pala will be tank.
Yep, sounds good.
Between green, text, Pala, you guys can decide who's the main two.
Okay. Foot, you hear that swap for Pala?
I'm sorry, what was that?
So Sentence and Pala are switching, so you'll be targeting and keeping Pala up.
Okay.
In phase 2.
So I'll make one change. Verthal, you can go in on the back side with Zala and Shadow. We'll see how it works, but I just, you got to move with them. So you just have to make sure you're on it. And then we'll shift. Gord, since you're already going there, I'm going to shift you to go with Kiri at 6. So there's
Kiri's
not
at-
3. Yeah, you're
Kiri's
going to go with
at 8.
Triangle. No.
No?
Yuna's at 8.
Oh, Yuna's at 8. So now I okay.
You're going to be with Triangle. You're going to be with Kiri.
Yeah, which is at this door then.
Yes, right here. At this. Yep.
I got it.
So that'll only put, it'll put only 2 stacks at 3 instead of 3 stacks at 3.
Okay.
Hey, Pal and Green, since you guys are already going to be in the arena, why don't you be the 2 tanks to take them initially?
Or Sentence and me. Yeah.
And then I'll be back up.
Okay.
All right.
No, GBI just swap sentence, so it'll be you and me.
Oh, okay.
What sentence? What were you tanking during?
I was taking the trash. He was grabbing the whirlwind guys and pulling them out of the center.
Other.
I think the cooldown is 8 seconds on Imbalancing Strike.
And just keep an eye on Zap for his mind control for bops or taunts.
Unbalancing Strike is, I don't know there is a cooldown on it. I'm just not sure what it is.
Yeah,
So
it's
real
just the number
quick,
every time.
Zap.
What's that?
For me and Zala, we're supposed to be like right. I'm gonna throw a flare.
Like directly
there?
behind him, directly behind the boss, like opposite of the tank. So you guys should always be opposite of the tank. Pepe and who did I have you with Pepe?
Sentence.
Sentence will always be on this side of the tank, and
it's 15-second cooldown is unbalancing.
And then Tex and Messenger will be on this side then. 15-second unbalancing. Okay, yeah. So every 15 seconds, Berthel.
Berthel, question for you. Do you want to be in the tank group? I swapped up and I made a tank and healer group.
Sentence over on this side where I'm jumping now. You'll be on this side of the boss.
Sounds good.
Well, what I'm saying is for any cooldowns that are needed. Because right now I'm going to have Foot and Juke pop cooldowns at specific times. And they're in the group so they can. Foot, I'm talking about Hymn of Hope, the health one. Okay.
Divine Hymn, yep.
Yeah, that one. Well, I know I thought you needed to be in there for one of the cooldowns in the same group. Are you saying you've been lying to me?
Mine's raid wide, so I don't know.
No, I'm talking to Verth, chatting. Juke, you're in there to pop Trank when I tell you to. Okay, Verth, that's why I'm asking you. Okay.
Right.
Sounds good. So, Foot, I'll call for it. Juke, I'll call for it. You're with all 3 tanks. And we'll go with that.
I mean, his health is going down, so we are making progress.
Sorry, can we get cookies real quick? I misclicked.
Do what?
Can we get fresh cookies?
Oh, Hellstone?
Yeah.
Please. Warlocks.
Thank you.
That was our best attempt yet, so that was 35% on that attempt, so we're getting better. All right, everybody's ready. Here we go.
Not even, because we don't need to fully kill him.
Yeah, he doesn't actually done. Oh, also double check. My flash just ran out right as we started, so double check your consumed your flask to see if you popped it at the start.
Interlopers, You mortals who dare to interfere with my sport will pay. Wait. You. I remember you. In the mountains. But you. What is this? Where am...
Thorim, my lord. Why else would these invaders have come into your sanctum but to slay you? They must be stopped.
Left side safe.
I got silenced. Maybe we pull those champions out of the group and focus on that. Got a minute.
Yep, good.
Go ahead and kill. I'm not gonna mind control anymore.
Impertinent whelps.
Finish the ads up.
Dare challenge me atop my pedestal? I will crush you myself.
Tanks be ready.
Lord Thorim, I will bring your foes a frigid death.
Get in your position. Fred, you are in the wrong spot. You should be to the right. You should just been to the right of where we're at. Arrow 5. Watch for lightning. Coming in from dies, watch out. Reposition. It's coming in from back, from 11 o'clock. Right, reposition.
Green taunt. Did. Okay, it's on Tex.
Can't you at least put up a fight?
Tex down.
Yeah, we lost a bunch of. So X, when you guys ran back, you ran right into a blizzard instead of running around it.
Somebody ran close to us and killed us with chain lightning, I think.
Yeah. That's,
Green.
They failed.
Okay.
We're gonna cool down.
Yep. It's on green.
Any B-res by chance?
no, there's not.
Juke Trank.
It's on Tex.
Can't you at least put up a fight? Pathetic.
white.
There were 3 people standing up in the tank spot, so when I slid over, I got the ass into that chain lightning and got murdered.
Yeah, it was definitely rougher with him coming up behind us. Zala, you're still moving a lot. I'm not sure why, but just try to stick with me. I won't get you killed, I promise. I'm barely moving.
All right, first couple of deaths were Frost Volley, Nova, Blizzard, not getting people out fast enough, not avoiding the Blizzard. The sentence was a chain lightning. He just got one shot by it. Looks like you were just unlucky sentence, and we're at the end of it getting chained through a few people.
Was it something I did wrong?
Probably not. It's probably just someone it went through too many people. Other than that, Vire, you took 3 ticks of Blizzard and just got murdered. That's what, when I saw that happen, you were running. You went back to your position, but you just tried to walk straight through the Blizzard. A Blizzard does a ton of damage. It's like Saf. Like, just can't. If to avoid the Blizzard is like the most important thing. Then a few more people. Chain lightning, Futon and Foot. You guys both got one shot by chain lightning at the same time, so it must have bounced off a bunch of people. Then we started losing tanks after that, but a lot of avoidable damage for the most part that we're dying to.
Yeah, no charge death, so that's good.
It's not till the end. So people are avoiding the charge now. I just gotta avoid the Blizzard. So I know the Blizzard sucks. It's like Shade of Iran. Honestly, if the Blizzard's at you, your best bet might just be to clockwise max range the room as long as there's no lightning. But I don't know. It's really tough to tell. Yeah, there wasn't. So the first one to die lightning charge was after Green had already died, and then Beargy got chain lightning, and then Shadow got lightning charge, and Berthel got lightning charged. But it was kind of late in the fight already. We had somewhat of a cleaner transition. We can't lose people before that transition, though. We should be losing 0 people in phase 1. Palace if you needed the sec. Yeah, that might work. I know Dispersion actually lets me go through it, which is really nice. It actually can disperse and run through the Blizzard. So the only class can cheat like that. Alright, ready to check. Tex needs Mark the Wild and he doesn't need it, but he doesn't have it in.
I want to be smart.
Alright, everyone's ready. We get in the door. Let's focus up, guys. Come on.
What is your taunt called, Green? Is that Growl? Or is that Maul?
Growl.
Growl? Okay.
You mortals who dare to interfere with my sport will pay. Wait, I remember you. In the mountains. But you...
The slowest door open ever.
Yeah, it takes a
Thorin,
while.
my
So
lord,
it's
why
slamming the
else
button.
would these
The right
invaders
click
have
to-
come into your sanctum but to slay
All right,
you?
feeling it this
They
time.
must be
Feeling
stopped.
Nice grip text.
That's what she said.
My control's about to break. 7 seconds. So. That champion out of the middle.
You know, you there, bud.
Oh, my control broke. I'm just gonna leave it.
Where's green?
Wait, how did he get in the tunnel?
Why is he in the tunnel?
No idea.
Well, that explains why he's not pulling the champion belt.
Well, why it's quicker.
I know I'm getting a lot of red.
Yeah, I've been ignoring the champion, so he pulled up.
Yep.
I'm boosting over. I'll be down to top.
You dare challenge me?
You go
to
finish
my
these ad.
pedestal? I will crush you myself.
Impossible. Lord Thorin, I will bring your
Get in your
foes
position.
a frigid death.
Hero on 5. Top pal.
Green.
It's not announcing all of a sudden. Watch out, green in text.
Job Blizzard guy.
90 degrees. Thanks. On power.
You pick fire up.
It's on tech. It's on green. 90 degrees tanks.
I think he's talking about it.
Yep, we can't get moving. Top of the on screen. Top pallet. It's on tech.
Got it. Yeah, you gotta move forward, Fire, on that. And get out of it. In front of it. You were just walking sideways circle.
On power. Move tanks. On tech.
Pathetic.
After half the raid died, I pulled aggro. What's up?
Good job.
I'm coming up there.
All right. People with the blizzard, don't try to run with the blizzard. Don't try to outrun it clockwise. You've got to run up. You got to get up in front of it and then go around and run behind it. So even if you have to get up in range, you're just going to have to go forward and then run and get behind it. Otherwise, if you're just going to keep running through it, you're never going to outrun it and it's just going to kill you. It's exactly the same as Shade of Iran and Karazhan.
Yeah, so forward and right, I think.
Yep, forward and right. So go forward, get out of it, and go right and run back around behind it, and then as it moves out, shift back to your positioning. I mean, chain lightning's just going to happen. It hits. Like, there's no way to avoid chain lightning in this fight. It's just we're mitigating how many people get hit by the chain lightning. Yeah. All right, so it is a DPS race on this, guys, but just because it's a DPS race doesn't mean you can ignore mechanics on the DPS race. So it's a DPS race, but it's also a stay alive race. Like, it's more important for you to preserve yourself and stay alive so you can continue to DPS than it is to just burn the boss down and stand your ground and then get killed, because that helps nobody. Yeah, zooming out the camera and getting more of a top-down helps see where the lightning and the blizzard is, if you can do that. Probably a couple more attempts, and then we'll do normal and move on to general and Yogg.
Looking at the damage taken. Hang on, screenshot.
There's also this, if anyone wants. There's a chain lightning weak aura that shows the cooldown for his chain lightning. All right, everyone's back. Let's get buffed up. All right, everyone's here. I don't know if everyone's back, but. I mean, we did get further that time without anyone dying, but once people started dying, they started dying in bunches, so it kind of hurt us. But the first person to die wasn't until almost a minute in, versus the previous attempts was like 30 seconds. So. All right, quick raid check. Green, make sure you're staying in the room to tank here.
I won't follow everybody down.
All right, everybody's ready. Here we go.
You mortals who dare to interfere with my sport will pay. Wait. I remember you. In the mountains. But you...
Oh, you with your guitar there,
What
Bears.
is this?
I think get everybody
Thorin,
pumped up.
my lord, why else would these invaders have come into your sanctum but to slay you? They must be stopped.
Alright, my control's about to break.
Too close, guys.
Oh, I got silence. Hold him into the middle so it's just on. 1 minute.
Running with arm out.
Okay. Alright, clean up the ad.
Challenge me atop my pedestal, I will crush you myself.
Impossible. Lord Thorin, I will bring
get in your position.
foes a frigid death.
I get hero on 5.
Jesus.
Back. Oh, okay. Got him.
Good.
He's back on Green Bear.
Got it. It's on me. Taunt off.
He's immune.
Now, attack.
Maybe we should move a little bit to the left.
Still on top. Still.
Our last B-res.
Watch that lightning, Yoon.
One in my range.
Pathetic.
Ooh, that was quick.
He just got deleted.
Alright, well I got this.
Fire, be ready to use your cooldown. Now. Oh, you're using yours?
Using both, hell.
Foot, how long on power or pains?
I just used.
Hey, forgive me 1 second. Kaylee, you're in the wrong one. You need to come.
Can't you at least put up
Better.
a fight?
Much, much better.
Was that new record, right?
Yep. Under 30%.
Pathetic.
We just got to keep it together longer. I mean, there's still a few where people just aren't moving and getting killed by things you shouldn't get killed by. There's other ones that just like the tanks just getting deleted. There's not much we can do about that. Just you guys are gonna have to rotate cooldowns even when to just not save yourself. To just we want to save them until when it's later in the fight, but so starting at like 50% and lower.
Do we just want to have both other 2 tanks taunt, and hopefully one gets them to like keep
and he's going to be resistant.
That makes him taunt immune.
Yeah, I think we just have to do this with 2 tanks. We need to do it with just 2, and then if a tank dies, the other one steps in. Because you guys doing 3 tanks, I think is causing more problems. Because I keep hearing he's resistant, and there's too many taunts going out.
He's resisting taunts that are before that 5 total taunted thing. Like it's just normal resists. That was happening right there.
Yeah, but then once that's done, then he's immune for at least 2 strikes.
Yeah, I think we just need to do 2. I mean, like we should not. I don't know why we're doing 3. We should have 2 and then a backup.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is if the second tank
until somebody dies.
Yeah.
Oh no, Green, you're the second tank.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why you guys are both in the arena, so that like works for you guys. I guess it doesn't.
Yeah,
matter
I just and then if Green or Pala dies, then Tex will swap in to that other position.
And if it resists, but he's not taunt immune, do you want the third tank to taunt?
What do you mean?
Like if Pala's tanking it, Green taunts him, he resists it just naturally. It's not a taunt immune thing.
Then
Naturally.
If someone calls out and it doesn't work, then yeah, pick them.
Okay. Yeah, that's what we were doing.
All right, we're gonna do 1 more attempt, and then we're just gonna do normal so we can get the rest of the stuff done. We got an hour and a half left, so. But 27% on that, but again, we lost people early, and this time was chain lightning to quite a few people. So
the only thing I've noticed, and I'm not trying to point at anybody or anything, but Bertha, if you can stand, you gotta stand like closer on top of me and Zala, because you're in the middle of our group and their group.
If you're gonna be with Zala and Shadow, Bertha, you gotta be like inside their models. If you're like in or out, you're gonna chain lightning, and I think that's what happened in chain lightning some people. So make sure you're like pixel on pixel in the models.
Yeah,
no, not you dying. I think it chained and hit some other people.
What?
You were linking 2 groups together pretty much, and I understand you got to stand still to heal and stuff. But
yeah.
In DBM, I have all of the things checked, but mine's not announcing it. It normally does.
Hold on. You probably don't have assist.
The unbalance?
No.
Yeah. But it shouldn't be assist because it's just last say.
No, it should.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's weird. Do you see a bar near like middle top of your screen? It's like I don't know if that's Thames doing it or DBM, but there's like a bar that shows a countdown, like you will need to taunt, basically.
Oh, that must be Thames.
Do you want it?
Absolutely not. That thing's huge.
Okay.
Did Hunter's Chris or Jones? Did you see that? All right, cool. All right, let's see if everyone's back. Did we get a beast down before? Oh, I see it. It's under the soul wall.
Eat your food.
All right, everybody's ready. Here we go.
Interlopers, you mortals who dare to interfere with my sport will pay. Wait, I remember you. In the mountains. But you, what is
A
this?
Death Knight named Dictator.
Thorim, my lord. Why else would these invaders have
I think
come
that's
into your
supposed to be a
sanctum but to
potato.
slay you? They must be stopped.
Well, that evoker or spell steal it. It's like a damage absorption shield. Got a minute left. After this mind control breaks, I'm not going to read mind control. I've got 10 seconds left. Don't heal him anymore. Oh. Good boat release.
I was ignoring your mind control anyway.
I get ready to clean up the rest of these eyes. About to engage.
Impertinent whelps. You dare challenge me atop my pedestal?
Alright, kill the ads. He's about to come.
Myself.
Impossible. Lord Thorim, I will bring your foes
Your
a
position.
frigid death.
Hero 5.
Move tanks, move tanks. Context.
That lizard. He's
Max range again, guys.
Yep, hungry. Move tanks. On power.
Can we get Fred and Pepe up, please?
I
Scratch
can
that.
off-
Wait, get. Okay, let's get foot.
Sweet.
Damn it.
We're just gonna have to have designated people that res, because as soon as someone tries to do a tank's dying. You guys are going the wrong way through that blizzard. You're on the... Okay, oh yeah, lightning and a blizzard. That sucks. Sorry. They get forward though out of the blizzard. It's a wipe. All right, we're just gonna do it on normal. Some of that was unlucky, but some of it to start just again, if you're Dispeller, you've got to be dispelling the Novas off of people so they can move.
Pathetic.
Yeah, DPS, I mean, other than the occasional chain lightning, you should not be dying to anything. I know the blizzard happens, but it's you're better off dying to a chain lightning because you got out of a blizzard than taking a bad path through a blizzard. But we'll do normal. There won't be a blizzard on this time. So.
Talk to me.
Futon, you can stay in the arena group for this one since we're not on a timer to get him.
Alrighty. You want me to go back to red?
Yeah.
No. Well, we're fine with 2 tanks then for normal, right?
Yep.
Perfect.
We gonna fight.
Oh yeah.
Well, the only problem with that is that the Pally tank's the AoE tank in the
We just tanks gauntlet. All I'm changing the gauntlet is Futon staying in the room.
I will just stay private.
I think what we'll work on is next time is I think we can find a positioning for the ranged where we can be just in front of the blizzard and not have to worry about moving for it, but we've got to find that sweet spot. But we'll work on that next time. I believe Yoon did say that at one point he was able to get in front of the blizzard, but also be out of range 10 of the melee.
Yeah, I can't speak for every group around the room, but I was able to edge it out for the most part.
Well, yeah, pretty much as long as the boss is right in the middle, every group should be able to do that. But it requires the boss being positioned right in the middle. All right, we ready?
Get pack off, please.
So I think that's really going to be the key, is because the blizzard shouldn't just be killing anyone. We got enough other stuff to worry about in that fight. Yep, but yeah, 27%. We'll get them. But
we got better progress than the beginning of the night.
Yeah. All right. Wait, someone's not ready.
Wait a second. I don't know why I didn't get fish. Oh.
Here, I'll put one down. Right side.
Thank you. Sorry, I had personal food, but I was just confused on why I ate it and then didn't have the button. Sorry about that. I'm good now.
All right, here we go. don't want to hit him early this time. You'll have one less DPS.
Yep, probably.
Be an issue.
Interlopers, you mortals who
I'm not
dare
clicking the
to
thing, by the
interfere
way.
with my
Just give it
sport
more time.
will pay. Wait,
Astral got it.
I remember you in the mountains.
Do your same position. So try to on this attempt there won't be a blizzard, but try to get in your positions around the rim range, same positioning, and see how close you can get in. That is just outside of range 10. So use this, less chaotic version to practice the position. Don't move out a lightning charge, please. Don't need that. $50 seconds, so you can take your time.
Have some team crumpet.
Got 5 seconds till timer's out.
Just saying, we could have gotten that.
Hard mode timer's out.
Probably could have gotten it.
Right, we're pushing. Get ready, clean up this last wave of that.
Challenge me atop my pedestal, I will crush you myself.
Kill the ads, get in your positions.
Green. Oh, you're next.
Right here.
You guys gotta watch your MDs because
Thanks.
Right here, Inez. Our spot. Ranged. Move up and see where you can get. Just be outside of range 10 of the melee. That's. You should be able to avoid the blizzard and hard mode time. Move up.
Contacts.
So like
next.
So like Vire and Fred, you should be up on Jones. I think Jones has a range 10 mark. Does like no damage on normal, by the way. The lightning.
Yeah, don't tell everybody that. Everybody keep moving the fuck out of lightning.
I'm watching where everyone's positioned at.
Test its range.
A lot of you guys could be closer. It's range 10, so have a range 10. Get right up in range 10. Stack right on that person. See how you can actually avoid the blizzard.
Move tanks.
First, Pala.
I have mine up.
We're practicing, so.
Hold on, I think was that chain lightning that killed?
Yep.
Was that was changed from the melee, right? That wasn't a.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah, melee. You got to make sure you're outside of range.
On this fight, we are not battle browsing anybody but tank, unless otherwise called for. Moving pro.
Texas.
Yeah, so you can actually get fairly close. I think we can avoid a lot of the blizzard issue next week if we move in a bit closer and be right at that edge of range 10.
Melee, we can clean up and get a lot tighter on our folks.
Yeah.
That's a mace.
Yeah, like Diesel said, if you're in that positioning, then if the AoE is on your side, it lets you run behind the other group instead of running up to the melee, as long as there's no blizzard there. So the tricky part is when you have the lightning and the blizzard, you're gonna have to run right on top of the other group.
We talking to all of them?
Yes.
Already sent the other ones down. It's just him.
Goldeneye, lend me your strength.
When he drops down, we can't have the hunters double MD to whatever tank has the thing, because by the time unbalanced strikes up, the MD is still.
I wouldn't even worry about MDing at all. Really, I mean, are they MDing to both tanks or one tank?
To one.
Double, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
X ended up with it because of that. Through his unbalanced
Well,
strike.
I saw there was ads up, and I was like, okay, I'll make sure you stay in the center.
Well, it was you took your unbalancing strike, and then the MDs went off, and like I taunted, it went right back to you.
Okay.
Yeah, a few little things, just things we'll clean up. We're getting close.
Scruffy, how do you always get the best weapons?
It's a good question.
You know when
Loot's done. People just need to come get their loot. I had to run and catch up.
Okay.
So you can pull trash, but come get your loot if you want loot.
All right, let's do it.
Alrighty. Grant, if you could pull the Slayers out, that'd be great.
Tremor totem shot.
Shot out.
Well,
We'll win.
There's 2 Slayers.
If you're dead, release and come back.
There's one back, still just. I don't know if there's any tanks up.
I went back to red. Just GB right now.
Yeah, first off, any DPS that was AoEing at the start of that fight, you should not be doing that. That pull, everyone should be targeting the adherent first.
Again,
until the adherent is dead.
If you are dead and you are not the loot master,
I would
release and come
wait.
back.
This is gonna reset.
Well, they still can get in.
Yeah,
It's
just don't
trash.
zone. Just don't run into the thing to extend it. Well, there was multiple people AoEing. You just happened to be the one that died first. So
despawn.
Doesn't look like this guy's despawning.
Yeah,
I don't.
Whoa.
Oh, he came up to the entrance. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
the assassin's at the front. I was at the teleporter and I just got.
That's why I was worried that things would get messed up.
They're resetting.
Oh, good for
Or
them.
stealthing.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I want to please use CC for these. We shouldn't. We can't just AOE pack these things. Not on 25 man. 10 man, yes, you can. It's pretty easy, but they're nasty. At least get the sheep the 2 whirlwindy guys if we can. The 2 slayers.
Do you want me back at tank?
Yeah, I'd palace switch to red. You should be tanking. At least up until general, and then we can have either Tex or green in main tank. It's only a 1 tank fight. I know that, Pala, but we've also been losing multiple people every time we do this. So rather us CC a little bit and not have everyone die. It just takes too much time to res everyone. Moon and box are sheep targets as long as they're not immune. I don't know if they are or not.
Pally, you gonna redo Pally Power again?
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to remind everybody that even if we do have people that are soul stoned or whatever, unless we tell you not to release, everybody should be releasing on every wipe to come back and not just sitting there and fucking around.
After heroism resets.
Well, yeah. But we didn't use heroism here.
Just caveat.
Well, that only resets on a raid boss. Doesn't reset on trash.
Alright, everybody's in here. There was a feast down, guys. If you don't have food buff, there's a feast by star. Alright. Who's not ready?
How are we CCing this?
Sheeping moon and box. If they're immune, just be ready to pick them up, but they need to be pulled. Moon and box have to be pulled out of the group. They whirlwind.
Gripping's gone.
Right. On the Shadow Blades now.
Good time, please relieve. Run back in.
You can let the sheeps come up. Just melee, watch out. Yeah.
Everybody watch out.
Winding.
You're getting murdered.
Move away from it.
Can't grip them.
Yeah, it's.
No, and their whirlwind moves too.
Huh, you can just harm them.
That's helpful.
Yeah, you can
Not during the whirlwind, you can't. We're immune.
By the way, I'm not giving you guys white points for tracked wipe.
Take away points for trash wipe.
Speaking of trash, there's not a lot of trash loot in this place, is there? We don't see a lot of it.
We see a lot on 10 man.
We got a pretty decent
No,
amount in here. We get
a fair amount, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, we do.
Can we pull him down the stairs a little bit? It's melee or LOS right now.
He went down like a hot potato script.
That's what I get for switching targets.
Something's eating my mana too.
Yeah.
It's the debuff.
Yep.
It's his. He has an aura on him.
This is showing you all the stuff that's about to come to the next boss, by the way.
Void wave.
What's up?
You see that, Diesel? Green almost mauled you.
I fear no bear. He was just trying to tank me. I understand.
Dirty.
I again
Okay.
just want to point out how impressed I am with how we were starting to get the mechanics down for hard mode Thorum. So, very happy with what you guys have done tonight. So far, don't fuck up. And don't forget to sign up for next week.
You want to pull these techs, hide in the corner?
Fox and Moon. Sheep targets, banish the elemental, kill the 2 adherents first. Watch that 1 Slayer.
We have hexes.
Yep, we've got 3 hexes.
We hex the Slayer then until we're ready to deal with it.
I was going to grab the Pyromancer.
Yeah.
Where's the Slayer? I don't see him.
Right, the tall one.
I do not know if I can do him. I can try.
I don't think it
That's
works.
what she
with
said.
the-
All right, let's do it. If not, no big.
Was frogged,
There's
but
a Slayer in here. Yeah. Thank you.
he
Green.
got.
We'll kill him after the adherent. So kill X, then circle.
They are froggable, but he got broken out right away.
Everybody circle. And let all the rest
I got the LA.
come in as well. You drop the elemental out.
Yeah, that one in for you.
Your reminder when we get to this fight, move out of Shadow Crasher, and if you're a ranged DPS, you should never be DPSing unless you are in a Shadow Crash buffed pool. You're just wasting mana if you are. If you're not in a pool DPSing.
How do you guys usually tank this? I forget. Do you do kite?
One tank. No, we have been just doing 1 tank. Just heal. We have enough healers on 25 man, and they've just been healing through it.
Okay.
10 man, we did the kite, but
I use
there too.
Divine Protection, which is a 3-minute cooldown, and that's every other one of his phases, and then I ask for a cooldown on the other ones.
My
I
bark
think you're-
skin's only a minute cooldown.
What is it? It's every minute 30?
Yep.
Cool.
Alright, let's oh hold on, Bertel has no mana. Wait 1 second.
Yeah, so green will probably take over all less damage than me if you want him to tank. Just mitigation in general.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just do 1 tank, so everybody else will be DPS. Alright, let's do it. I don't know what Bertel's mana's not going up, so he's not drinking.
3, 2, 1.
I forgot to mark him death, sorry. I'm not as worried on these pulls. It's the pull with the Shadow Blades. Whirlwindy guy.
Frog up in 15. Frog coming up.
Frog leg?
I hear they're tasty.
What's the DR on your Arxen?
It's 20.
Oh, that's not a lot. You have a survival instincts, right?
5 seconds.
Yeah, you can let everything jump. How have you guys been doing on 10 man? Have you been doing the kite or 2 tanks?
I just do the same thing we do in 25. GB, what's the cooldown on your survival instincts?
Survival instincts is 3 minutes, but my bark skin is 20% damage reduction, and it's a minute.
Yeah, you're gonna want more than just bark skin up. Although it'll be nice that you do probably bark skin every time, and then survival instincts one asks for external on the other.
Yep.
I
got my macro too.
What's the only disc priest, right? Yeah.
Foot's the only disc priest. I have a cooldown rotation already.
So Foot, I was reading stuff on here. As disc, you can actually stand in the Shadow Crash pools because it reduces the mana cost of your shield and stuff, and it doesn't actually reduce the healing.
But you have to have your shield up.
You have to be throwing healing through doing shields and stuff.
Please don't kill die.
If you want to try it out.
So as long as I'm shielded, then it's good.
I don't think it even matters if he's shielded or not.
Oh, as long as you're throwing shields. If you're trying to heal with anything else. Which
Yeah,
it'll cause problems with penance, but penance should still proc a shield for the crit. And the power of the shield should be enough.
Because it reduces the mana cost by 75%. It's like a huge amount.
Isn't Aegis a percentage of the amount healed?
What Zap's saying though is that it doesn't affect the amount healed of the shield. So whatever the damage is on the person that it would be quote unquote healing them is how Aegis is proc.
But Aegis is procced off of the crit heal, isn't it?
No. On penance it is, but he's got improved shields in general.
It's something to try out. If it's not if it doesn't work, Foot, just swap over to the Sarnite pools. But it's something to if it works, it actually would be pretty big by dropping your cost by 75%.
5, 4. 3,
I know I'm not explaining it well,
2,
but
1.
Also learned that I guess Shadow Priest can get full mana from Sarnite pool. You just go in, and then when you get to 4 stacks, you just do Dispersion, and then sit in it. It fills you up.
seconds on Frog.
Oh, that's cheeky.
You can get to like 7 stacks, and you don't take any damage.
Yeah.
We can let everything drop. The other thing we kind of found that worked pretty well, and I don't know if you want to have the healers do that, but being somewhat close to the boss, the melee, so you don't get targeted by the shadow crash.
Dies and Verse should, especially since they're probably going to want to hit him anyways. I probably will. Really, Foot and Juke, it's up to you. Just make sure you're moving.
Yeah, if Foot's doing the shadow crash pulls, it won't matter. So
Yep.
just range DPS. Remember, move out of shadow crash. That you don't want to get hit by shadow crash. Mark of the Faceless. Run to the back of the room. We'll try to split up. So we'll do 2 groups for shadow crashes at the start. So Star, I'll have myself, Death, Astral, Chris, and Fred, and then Kiri, you're going to be the other group. So with Kiri, whoever else I didn't say for range DPS, you are on the right. So when the shadow crashes come in, my group runs to the left, Kiri's group runs to the right. You know, just so we're not all like running in a big blob and we all get hit. So. Okay, yeah, Gord says you can mark ice block the mark thing. Does it actually remove the debuff, Gordon?
I think so because it doesn't heal the boss, you know.
Okay. All right, ready to check. Mark of the Wild. We're missing on a couple people. If we can get that out, some people are missing food and consumes as well.
Zap, we need to set up interrupts.
Maybe one person could handle it. I could probably handle all of them, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll hit him too.
Okay, between you two?
Yeah, we got it.
Just be ready to fill, Zala.
We got 10-second cooldown. I'm pretty sure it's no more often than that.
If you're really worried about threat casters, wait till to even DPS till the 2nd or 3rd shadow crash pull. You're not really missing out on too much, and you don't have to worry about threat. So, all right, here we go.
What's that thing called, Pala, that he does?
Unending darkness, I think. Yeah. Endless darkness, something like that.
Your destruction.
Keep him right there, Green. You don't have to turn.
New age of suffering.
For shadow crash 3.
Get that one.
First. Wait a minute.
I got it.
Yeah. Curse down.
Well, that's our knight next to the boss. Astral, get out. Keep moving, guys. A lot of people are just standing there. Shadow crash is your most important thing. Don't get hit by it.
That's it right there, Green Bear.
Courses through me.
65 kit.
Now, unstoppable.
You know when the next one's up, Zach.
Word off.
Or pull threat.
And futon.
Defiance.
Did I get threat? I removed it before, but anyway, I need to check it.
To try to get him back in position if you can. Get him all the way back to where he was. Yeah, no problem. Just kill the Star Knight on the left here. All right, you can leave him there.
No, if we could back up because we can't reach him from Serenite.
Come back up towards us. Yep.
Go right through him.
Pull down GB.
Thank you, Green. You're good.
When were we planning out here?
Well, I don't know. It's just been a kind of a clusterfuck mess. So
let's try to draw another Shadowcross at a distance from the other one.
First.
Once. We'll get it after the. Right after this, pop this Serenite on the right. We'll get it. Right. Right after that Serenite dies. Right. Go ahead and Harrow, whatever. Gotta keep moving. People are being flat-footed. Gotta keep moving. Range, that is, not casters.
Can we get another pull?
Yep. It just died. On the next one.
Courses through me.
Yeah. Kill that last one here once. No, it's not near a Shadow Crash. That's the last Vapor, so he's 4%.
Don't heal him. Spread out for those marks.
Courses through me. I am unstoppable.
Alrighty, nice recovery though.
Wow.
For some reason, it might be the ice block because I
So
dropped
Iceblock is
my.
a clear threat. It's like Fade.
No, because I dropped first the mirror image, and then I disappear from the threat, and then I start DPSing again, and then I got the mark, and then I ice blocked, and then when I was out of the ice block, for some reason I was top threat. So maybe I got threat back after I mirror image. I don't know. Possible.
Back, I think.
It's possible. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you might want to wait till like the third Shadow Crash pull then to even start DPSing.
That's fun recovery.
Yeah, good recovery though. I mean, he got out of position and we got him back in, and it was still pretty comfortable. We got him with the last Star Knight.
Am I tanking for Yogg or DPSing?
Tanking.
10 seconds on loot.
We need all three. So you're going to be running. You're going to be pulling the ones in. So you and Tex will be rotating and pulling the low health ones into the boss for phase 1. Green's gonna you'll be with the group Green to just tank the stuff in the DPS group. Phase 2, I think Pala can do it as well, but you got to make sure Pala can fill you in when to judge on those big crusher tentacles.
I put a bot down behind us. Is that right? And a mailbox can make here.
Get your loot. Vire, that's your ring.
So did you see I'm the one ferrying to the middle, or I'm the one in the middle?
Both you and I are doing it.
Can we get another soul well, please? Thank you.
Do you know how to do the crusher sentence, or do I need to?
No. All right. Go ahead and give me an explanation if you don't mind.
So they cast a buff, and it's they do a cast and then they do a channel, and I can't remember. It's like diminish or something like that, but it's basically the only thing they do. You just stand in range of judge, but not in range of the actual tentacle to hit you, because they do a big cleave when they hit you, and then when they finish the cast, right when it starts to channel, you judge, it stops it. If you need to break it, and because it has to be broken, so if they get the channel off and your judgment's on cooldown, if you look at it, it gets a buff the more times it's hit. If that buff is like sub 50, then just make sure nobody's behind you and just run in there and slap it real quick, run out quickly.
Okay, so I'm saving judge for the channel effect.
Yep. And during that phase, that's like pretty much the only thing you're doing is just standing in range and judging that thing.
Yeah, you don't actually tank it because it hits too hard. It will one-shot you. Portal people, it's exactly the same as it was last week. So Zala, the messenger, asphyxiate, Chris, Pepe, Kiri, myself, Astral, Yoon, and Waymint. So same exact portal group. Same people killing the 3 at the boss, me, Kiri, and Astral.
I wasn't here last week, but gotcha.
Oh, you weren't? Why do I have you on here for Yogg portals? I must have swapped you in. So have you done the portal room on Yogg yet, Shadow?
Yeah, he's done it.
Yep. So it's the only difference is there's 10 of us instead of 4 of us. So why do I have people? Maybe I set it up early, and I changed it. So Chris, you're just gonna when the portals pop up, you're gonna hit a portal. You're gonna go in there, and the mobs. Oh, okay. It's the same thing. So.
Yeah, Chris has done it.
All right. Cool.
Chris can actually see the mobs.
Yeah, no pets on the crusher tentacles, please. So no hunter or warlock pets. It will chain cleave. So make sure in phase 2, don't have your pets out hitting the big tentacles.
So who goes in?
Yeah. Wasn't Pepe in an Astral up?
Pepe is in this time. I have 10. I think we'll try it with you in Astral. Because we need the Harrow and way of Pepe in. So it's fine. We'll try it this way. I think the tentacles last time, once we were judging them the right way. So mostly melee. You're staying out, Gord. So you'll have. I think they'll be fine outside with the tentacles.
All right. Ranged outside with the tentacles, I'll be putting a skull on the crusher that we're killing.
Forget food consumes. There was a feast down if you need it. Remember, slow. I don't want to have to call it out multiple times. Slow DPS at 40% when we're doing these ads because we need to be able to get it to the boss, and sometimes there's a cloud in the way. So make sure to avoid the cloud sentence when you're dragging them in. So you just drag it in at the boss, and then Astral, Kiri, and I will finish it at the boss.
Am I handing it off to green, or am I just staying
green
there?
You will be taking it from green. You should never be handing anything off to green. You will be taking the mob from green to Sarah in the middle.
Oh, okay. I thought Tech said that him and I were ferrying.
Yeah, we both are. Yeah, we're both doing the same thing. But if
I'm
you
just
get
there
one,
to
then I'll get one. Then you get one, then I'll get.
Yeah,
Yep, and I'm just there to
You got it
babysit
now.
the party. Basically, keep the mobs out of the middle.
Okay, here we go.
The time
Right
to
into the
strike
right.
at the head of the beast will soon be upon us. Focus your anger and hatred on his minions. Let hatred and rage guide your blows.
Coming on the
Slow
right.
at 40. Slow down. It's right. Watch the cloud.
Let hatred and rage guide
There's
your
a
blows.
tanks. There's clouds are like right behind you. So just heads up. Slow. Stop DPS.
Yeah, so
They
you
gotta,
get.
you're gonna have to drag it around.
So I'll get the one on the right. Here.
Yes, yes! Show them no mercy! Give no pause to your attacks!
Oh, you bitch.
Right, slow. Stop DPS. Should be able to take that one right in.
Yep.
One, I think, hit a cloud. So careful. We have extras now.
Yeah, she keeps running me into cloud.
Get circle. Yep. I'll get circle.
We have 2 tanks ferrying in. So.
Grab unmarked green.
No mercy. Give no
Pull
pause to
box,
your
circle in.
That's the third time she's mind controlled me.
It's the ads. They love you.
Let hatred and
Like 3 more.
guide your blows.
We're not doing bad.
Yeah. Slow
Everybody
DPS on
back
skull.
up.
Slow DPS. Pull skull in. Got a clear path. Circle now.
Yes, yes! Show them no mercy!
Mind control.
Give no
Thank you.
pause to your attacks!
Circles in. I got circle sense.
Maybe one more? The last one's gonna. Yep. All right. Kill these. Move away. Move away, guys. Move away. Kill them off quickly, though. No clouds.
Please
The fiend of 1,000 faces.
Interrupts. Oh, one more.
Or you guardian.
One more guardian.
Pressure's on the other side. It's gonna have to move around a little bit.
Yep, let's go.
Melee, you're on the corrupt. Watch out, skull. It's gonna blow up when it dies. Kill skull, guys. Everyone should be killing. There we go. All right, now everyone on the range focused. Red beam. Someone's not connected.
I'm at the crusher. Someone has to come to me.
No, you
No, you
still
don't
move
want to
a
be the
little.
crusher. You don't want to be the crusher.
Just no. He's judging it. He's not in melee range. He's fine. Watch the green.
Melee, get on the corruptor tentacles over here.
Watch your sanity. If you have to, get in early. Vire's down. What did Vire die to? You get Vire up as soon as it is. It's the green thing. You gotta stay out of the green lasers. It's this tentacle
Melee,
down.
you don't have healers over there. I don't think so. Just FYI.
Got another crusher. Okay, we gotta shift around portals. Portal people get in. Portal people get in.
I got grabbed by a tackle.
So whenever you can get in.
Mortals before the coming of the end.
Oh, nobody's.
if you can. If not, it's no big deal.
Move when you're ready.
The clans are united under Black Hand in this assault. They will stand
Right, everybody in the brain
together
room.
until
That's in the
Stormwind
brain
has
room.
fallen.
Hit the brain.
Or Juke, that's fine. Whoever I'm
Gul'dan
attached
is
to.
bringing up
Get
his
ready, Heron.
warlocks by nightfall. Until then, the Black Rock clan will be trying to take the eastern wall.
1,000 deaths. We will hold until the reinforcements come. As long as men with stout hearts are manning the walls and the
20 seconds
Don't
inside.
be in melee range of that crusher, guys.
The Orc leaders agree with your assessment.
10 seconds inside. We're gonna get out at 5.
I'm going to refresh green.
All right, get ready. Out, inside, get out, get out, get out.
Watch your stacks.
Yeah, people check
Mortals before the coming of the end.
green.
Always
Get
consider
out of the
Sanity.
crusher on the other side.
On my way.
Next set of
All
portals,
range, let's
5
go.
seconds.
Let's go to the other side over there. Quick. Watch out for the beams.
Portals in 5. All right, portals, get back in. Portal people.
It is done. All have given that which must be given. I now seal the dragon's soul forever.
That terrible glow. Should that be?
For it to be as it
Right,
must.
we should be able to push it to the next phase. It's at 54. Get over here to the brain.
It is a weapon.
We're clear
Remember-
of tentacles.
We gotta finish the ads and then move to the back of the room. Move to the back of the room.
There's
We can
one
get it.
corruptor on this far side.
You still want me to bring the ads out? I've seen a lot of
15 seconds.
that like have it right next to the boss. We just melee just can't look at the boss.
It's not melee.
Let's
it's
pull it out for now.
ranged.
Right, 30%. Get out, get out, get out. All right.
We just
Got a
had
new
more
crusher.
crusher go up. Yeah.
We should be changing
Get
phases.
him down.
30.
Ads
We
got
gotta
to kill
him
Wayman.
still. Melee on this guardian.
The ads
Okay,
down. Get to
we're
the back
not
of the
all on
room.
the
Back
same
of the room.
side here.
Back of the room. Should be going to the back of the
We
room.
need to kill tentacles.
Yes, tentacles, then little ads.
Look away.
DPS focus on the tentacles.
Astral and Shadow, you need to
We have
get Panic.
3 guardians up. It's not good.
Everyone just focus on the ads. Don't worry about Yogg at all.
They're up there trying it.
Green Bear, bring us to the outside. He's healing.
All right, now that can shut down. Jesus. Right, catch up on the ads, on the guardians. Look away.
Look
Everyone
away,
just look away. Catch up on these ads.
Jones, you're getting lowish. 50.
He's 52, yeah. Melee, just work on that.
We are catching up. Look away.
Yep, good job. It's a little bit of an ugly transition, but we got it.
If we move these closer to Yogg, melee can cleave.
The problem is he will heal them.
Heal.
Oh,
We can
okay.
try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just.
The
go
more
back
health
with
they
it.
have, the more damage they. I mean, eventually, once we get comfortable with it, we can.
Watch your stacks.
Everyone's good right now.
Range should be on Yogg, I think.
Yep, all range should be on Yogg. Helping when he does insanity. When you look away, you help with the ads. But otherwise, if he's not doing his gaze, you should be DPSing the boss.
Crouton and Zap, you're in the fourth.
Yep, I'm watching.
Raton, you're in the 30.
Yep, I'm watching. I got it.
Fred, you're in the 20.
The ads will heal Yogg if we don't pull him away.
Is he healing Yogg or Yogg healing the
No,
ads?
he heals the ads.
Yeah, it's not healing Yogg.
But
Like,
they
we're
have an
killing
aura
these
that
so
heals.
fast.
Yeah, they have an aura that heals everybody, don't they?
Jones, Gorg.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, it does heal him.
That's my
Oh, okay.
understanding.
All right.
It's him.
Yoon and Shadow. Yoon, Astral Shadow.
He's at 8%. Where are we losing people to?
Ads are coming in, pumpkin healers.
Okay, it's tank set up. See if we pick these ads. So the shadow beacon is what heals the. He does that. He does it looks like every 40 seconds.
Using
Pull him
ground
off
ads.
means you gotta move.
That's fine.
further.
He's dead.
The end of days is finally upon you, and all who inhabit this miserable little ceiling.
9. Oh, the shoulders. Oh.
Did you just say wish?
We have 30 minutes. Are you guys? Hopefully, we can go do VOA real quick.
Oh yeah.
At least we'll get loot done here and. Good one. I mean, we one shot General and Yogg, even though they were a little ugly, but it gave us extra time at the end and a lot of time to work on hard mode. I think we'll get hard mode for them hopefully next week if we have everyone.
I thought that Yogg kill was pretty good.
Yeah, it was just that we had that one. The transition from to the last phase was kind of messy.
True. Yeah, we got tentacles like right before you guys came out of the portal.
Yeah.
It was just bad timing.
I can't stick around for VOA. The little one woke up, so thanks for the
Okay,
run.
that's fine. We
You guys
should
have a
be-
good night.
All right, buddy. Take care.
If you want loot, don't leave.
I'm good on it. Thanks.
Not you. Oh, well, I figured you'd already looked. Just meant everyone else.
Really need 2 tanks for VOA, right?
Yep.
What brings you here?
Ah, the mage is left.
Yeah, we probably could have, but maybe one more. But I think once doing that last one and having people see the positioning, I think helped a lot more than just keep banging our head on
Yeah,
hard.
no, I think that's shaping up really well.
So I think if we can get people to move in just a little bit closer so they don't have to worry about the blizzard at all, really, That'll help a ton. Well, we got 20 minutes. It depends on how fast we get through this. We can also see.
I gotta figure this ad out on, man. Like, is there a manual way to do this, the loot shit? Because I messed it all up, apparently.
What did you do?
I wasn't main specking for that, so I don't know. I thought
If once you click it and you get awarded it,
I know,
there's
but
no
I thought it was
changes.
on the token. That's what I mean. Is there like a manual way I can bid from now on instead of clicking on this thing?
It's been
around me.
That's been disabled for right now. So the answer is no. But you can speak up if that's not what you intended to do, and you can cancel bids from now on too. That has changed.
I think we're close to one phasing it, Vire, but it's also, with this group, it's practice to do it the right way, so.
Again, guys, we've got next Thursday sign up. If you cannot make a Thursday night, reminder, we're not raiding on Tuesday night. I need you to at least mark yourself as absent. So I know who I need to replace for the night. Shadow did.
I mean, we really can do this with 24 and we'll be fine.
Yeah, I just figured I'd put it out in guild in
Yeah,
case somebody wanted to join.
Yeah, it didn't look like anyone.
Yeah, we can do it with 15.
I'm locked
Pretty
too,
easy.
so.
If you want 2 dice.
Wait, you said you're locked, Shadow?
Yeah.
You locked on your hunter?
No, one of them can come, my shaman or hunter. I think
just
I don't know.
bring something. It's body's body. And if it's PvP gear or something that just no one's gonna want, that drops.
I want it.
Well, I mean, like for shaman or hunter or something. Chris says to bring the shaman right after you locked.
Or I think I did the hunter, the warrior or shaman. I'm gonna have to look. I don't know. So the warrior hasn't done either.
We got, if you're inside. Yeah, that's.
Do it for my wear.
There's the way.
Let's take a pick.
I mean, where's Prot? So 100, I guess.
Shadow, if you don't actually want that mace, we do have other people that bid on it that are very interested in it.
I mean, yeah, I thought you said it was.
You're stuck with the points, but if you're not going to use it, you know.
If I'm losing the points, I'm going to use it.
Are you bringing that one, Shadow?
I mean, yeah, I don't care.
I'm gonna summon them real quick. Because we're right at the boss. Can I get an hit, please? Thank you. All right. Just remember, kill the charged one. Who's taking which? Text you.
The big guy.
Okay. I'll get that. Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. Arrow 5.
Anybody watching the last edition?
Nova, watch out.
It's good, ain't it? I like it.
Good. Oh, I'm actually at one behind.
Discharge it on the minion. Everybody on the minion.
Yeah, they come out on Sunday, I think.
This week is coming out on Friday. Yeah, so it doesn't conflict with the Super Bowl.
That would make sense.
Run away, little girl.
Nova.
Run away.
Am I the only Death Knight in here? Holy shit.
Charge one. Everybody on skull.
Well, Merry Christmas to you, Tex.
I've got that one already.
Well,
that's.
Oh well.
Womp.
Is it always 1 and 3?
Yeah, I'll make them a threat legs or something.
Yeah, that's 2
You
free
interested,
tokens,
Diesel?
basically.
No, freaking him.
Warrior. It says Warrior Paladin. Fuck.
It's for my healing.
We'll call it there for tonight, guys. As we get quicker, we'll do. Or once people don't want to do this anymore, we can go back to OS.